What's good, people? It's your boy Rono Williams back from the Outlet Podcast. The greatest and the latest, the boldest and the coldest, aka Platinum with no features, aka like, share, and subscribe to Ilza Salaya. Now, the last time I made a video about the coronavirus was March 2nd, because I just went and watched it. You know what I'm saying? And one of my friends wanted me to really start back making videos, personal requests. So I was like, damn, what was the first thing I want to talk about? And the main thing on my mind is, let's see, and it's the 20th now. It was the second when I did the last video. In a mere 18 days, nigga. Boy, if there was ever a time for Future Trunks to come back with a cure for some shit, now would be the time. Like, if there was ever a time for Marty McFly to bring his ass back in time to tell us about some bullshit that's about to happen, now was the time. And I might end up making a coronavirus 3 in another 3 weeks to see how this shit progresses, but we're gonna keep it here and see how it goes. Listen, nigga, take everything I said from the first video, add an extra layer of cake onto it, and add some fucking icing. Holy shit. This coronavirus shit has gotten out of hand. Like, it's killing people. It's, again, same old song and dance for the most part. It's really more so worrisome for older people and people with bad immune systems and things of that nature. But now we're at a point with it where it's like everybody's on self-quarantine. Motherfuckers is not outside. You know what I'm saying? It's good and it's bad. It's good because gas prices have fell tremendously. You know what I'm saying? It's bad because motherfuckers treating this shit like it's the apocalypse. Apocalypse. Like, somebody sent me a picture from Atlanta. Well, then I didn't get sent a picture. I seen it on Facebook. I seen a picture in Atlanta, where all the roads is empty. If you've ever been to Atlanta is 6-lane traffic. It don't matter what time of the day you go through that motherfucker. It can be a rainstorm. Atlanta got traffic. It can be a fucking hurricane. Atlanta got traffic. It can be a typhoon. Atlanta got traffic. Coronavirus has shut the fucking block down, all right? If there was ever a worse time for me to be single, I'm telling you, women are not coming out the house. Like, that shit is dead. You ain't got no in-house pussy, you ain't got a girlfriend. No. And in a sense, it's fucked up, but coronavirus is actually helping a lot of motherfuckers because niggas is at home with their wives now and shit. Like, it's done basically about cancel summer. Like, everybody's, for the most part, is on a 2-week quarantine for the most part. My kids, for example, are out of school until goddamn August, which is crazy. And that's something else I got to deal with. I got a passport today, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about end up going to Mexico for a job. I don't know how sure that is, because again, coronavirus is fucking up all this shit. And it's really not cool, dude. Like, I'm an introvert, so I can handle being stuck in my hotel room by myself. Don't nobody fuck with me. To be honest with you, it gives me a chance to, space out and, get my thoughts together and see what my next move is and things of that nature. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. You can't sneeze or cough on a motherfucker or none of that shit. Motherfuckers is in Walmart wearing gas masks and shit. People fighting over tissue. Like, that's another thing. At what point did we get to the point where it's like your survival instincts really told you to get a whole fuck ton of tissue? Fuck the vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Fuck water. Well, no, they took the water. You know what I'm saying? Fuck stocking up on food. Just fuck all that. We gonna rack up on tissue just in case some motherfuckers got explosive diarrhea. Now, I have done a little bit more research on this coronavirus shit. You know what I'm saying? Based off the last time I talked about it, it's basically flu season, but for like the whole planet. You know what I'm saying? America's being hit with it pretty decent. And it's one of the kind of things where it's like, I say the propaganda is worse than anything. Like, I'm not saying the coronavirus is not dangerous. I think it's very dangerous, in its own right. I haven't heard nobody that, really, really, really like dying off from it, like celebrities and shit. Not saying nobody else that is dying off from it isn't important, but it's here, but it's not like It's basically the flu. Like if your immune system is fucked up, the flu will fuck you up. The flu will damn near kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like over in other countries, Italy and everything, like they out there walking around with guns and machine guns and tear gas and all this other wild ass shit. Like this shit is getting nuts. Like we are on the brink of martial law, not the motherfucking Tekken fighter, dumbass. But you get my point. Like we are on a brink of of a nationwide curfew. That and like I think Donald Trump's will be sending everybody $1,000. So you know, shout out to him, but fuck him at the same time. Because the thing about this coronavirus is like I knew about this shit back in goddamn January. That's the shit that that's the part about it that really does piss me off. This shit was around in in early January, like when 2020 first started. That's when I first started hearing about it, and motherfuckers wasn't budging on it then. I don't know what the fuck happened or who dropped the ball, because I remember when Ebola came over here, a handful of people got Ebola, right? A handful of people. They grabbed the motherfuckers up, they quarantined them niggas. Some of them died, some of them made it, but they stopped that shit on the button. This shit, like, nah, they dropped the ball with coronavirus. Like, and they say a cure isn't even supposed to be in the, like, probably ain't gonna be released for another 12 months. So you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be self-quarantining myself for that long? I doubt it. You know, I think things will go back to normal in a couple of months or so. You know, it's just motherfuckers trying to slow people down. And then it's like, it's amazing how stupid people are really acting about it. Like, motherfuckers in Florida are on spring break right now. Like, what is it? St. Patrick's Day? I think the day was St. Patrick's Day. I forget. I don't keep up with some of these holidays. But I know motherfuckers in Florida are on the beaches and everything, celebrating their ass off. Like, oh, I ain't worried about it. Nigga. Everybody's like 20 something. And I try to, you know, give the young cats such a hard time. But it's shit like that it's like, you know what? Between that and like seeing motherfuckers licking shit and fucking spitting on stuff, sharing fucking food and shit, like, listen, I really don't want nobody to die from this coronavirus shit, but I can understand how the fuck it got here. Like, motherfuckers are idiots. Like, people in real life are fucking stupid. And I did not realize the extent to how stupid America was until this coronavirus shit popped off. Like, man, this shit done basically redefined existing how we're living. Because, I mean, my kids are basically being homeschooled at this point. Like, I know other girls that have kids. They got them in the house and shit. Like, motherfuckers, like, I think kids are out of school nationwide. Like, shit is crazy around this bitch. Like, but you know, motherfuckers still making it. Niggas is still surviving and everything. And then social distancing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm an introvert. And to be honest with you, if you just sit your ass down for a little while and let America, well, for what it's worth, get control of some of this shit, I think some of you dirty fuckers will be alright, man. But if y'all want to keep walking around licking shit and not washing your goddamn hands and shit, like, it's just crazy to me that you got to get an email from your supervisor. Not me. I'm just saying, like, I've had people tell me, like, you know, their job sent them emails, hey, just wash your hands. Like, motherfuckers got to tell y'all to wash your goddamn hands. Nigga, I wash my hands every chance I get. Like, I'm one of them people, like, I'm not the monk or nothing like that, but I hate having dirty fingernails. Like, I really hate having dirty hands. Hands are a cesspool for germs and shit. And the fact that we don't know that shit kind of really shows how fucked we really are in a sense of, like, humanity. But, you know, that's just my take on the coronavirus so far. Maybe in another 3 weeks to a month, I'll make another one of these, and, you know, it'll be me signing off from Earth or some dumb shit.